All right. Yeah, happy Halloween. The holiday of just a bunch of scary shit, costumes. Um, it seems like Halloween gets bigger every year. Would you agree? It seems like every year Halloween gets a little bit bigger. I don't know if that's because of the things that people buy for Halloween, decorations, but you see the things outside of people's house and it's just huge, it's humongous. It's like, wow, like people really put time and money and effort into making their Halloween really special. And that's cool. Anything that makes people happy is a good thing. So we should all celebrate things like that. I'm not saying you should celebrate Halloween, but you should celebrate things that bring people together, whether religious or whatever. Because I know like churches, some churches do like things on Halloween where they may like give out candy, but they won't necessarily call it Halloween, maybe, or they'll have the kids come. I've had churches like they'll allow you to come and kind of participate, but you can't dress up as something scary. That was the rule or something like that. So, and I was cool with that. You know what I'm saying? Because I know, I think I like maybe have been like Dracula a few times. No, the funniest thing though, I never told this story. I think I forgot what I was. I think I was like maybe like a superhero or something, like Superman. I was supposed to be in on my way to school because I had to walk to school. On my way to school, I was like, I really don't want to be Superman. I was like, I really don't want to be Superman because I just I don't know what it was. I just changed my mind. And so I took a black marker and I drew fangs. I drew fangs in my mouth so I could be Dracula. Ain't that crazy? That's like the craziest thing, right? So that was life then. So I can't really but that was crazy. I don't know what I was thinking. So here I am in school, a superhero or something with fangs. So, but that's what's up. But yo, this year I'm a superhero again, you know. So I'm blessed. I'm really blessed. I feel blessed to be able to even put something like this on and don't look extremely crazy. I know my upper half looks decent in my lower half, but like my midsection, that's something that everybody know I'm working on. So um, that's what's up. But let's get right into the subject today. We are on a couple of social media sites, and I'm not gonna make it long because I got other things to do. I gotta get ready for a party tonight. So if you want to come out and check out the party, you can definitely do that. And you can leave your comments on here too. I would definitely read your comments. So check that out. So y'all, we like less than a week. We less than a week. I think we like maybe 5 or 6 days from the election. We close. Um, I voted, and at first, what I'm saying, I was like, I don't know. I know I wanted to vote, but I was like, man, this is a hassle. It really is a hassle. I don't know, what I gotta do, how things are gonna go, what all's involved, and it's really simple. Voting is really simple. I registered and voted like in the same like swoop. It was that simple. And I want to tell you about my voting experience. Okay, let me tell you about my voting experience. So I went in there and I didn't know what to do. I went to the counter and I was like, I want to register because I didn't think I was gonna I didn't think I was gonna vote that day. I thought I was just gonna wait until voting day to vote. I was going to get registered, so I was like, I know I can vote. So I went in there. Uh, it's on Brandywine. The commission place on Brandywine. I went in there and I was like, I want to register to vote. And she was like, okay, you can register to vote. And I was like, okay, cool. So I think she mentioned something like I got to vote today too. And I was like, what? What do you mean? I was like, I can't just register and come back. She was like, no, if you register today, you got to vote today. And I was like, oh, okay. Because I kind of knew. I was like, I kind of knew how I was voting for, but I don't know. I just wanted to wait till. the last minute person type vote and shit. So I know it'd probably be packed anyway. But it wasn't really packed. I had to wait like maybe like 10, 15 minutes and I voted. Some places I think they say it take like an hour and all that, but you vote early vote. It's like 15 minutes. You get in there, you can register and you can vote at the same time. You gotta do them together. If you don't want to vote that day, you need to come back and register, is what she told me. So I was like, fuck it. Let me go ahead and vote. So I voted, got it over with, slipped in a little thing. Listen. Oops, I dropped my mic. Let me get this other one. I got excited about that. Listen, sorry about that. Somebody's following me. Thank you. Um, Jahan Booth Gordon. She has a great situation going on right now. Let me just say that Jahan Booth Gordon has a great situation going on because like nobody is voting against her. I mean, nobody is running against her. Like on the thing, it's like Jahan Booth Gordon, and then on top it says Republican nobody or something like that. It's a few people like that in that position to where you really they don't have nobody going against them. So unless somebody just really wanted to be, I guess, an asshole and vote against them, then maybe you can do that. Like either or, and they're just gonna kick her out. But like she has a really good situation going on. Like that's what's up. I appreciate somebody for Roxanne. Yeah, Roxanne, I appreciate you for giving me a like. That's what's up. But as I was saying, everybody has somebody that they're running against, and I'm sure they got like commercials where they're like, this guy he don't like kids, or something. You know what I'm saying? Like everybody got somebody going against them. Running against them, a Republican, Democrat. Oh, you vote? Yeah. So you've seen it. Like when you get to Javon Booth Gordon name, there's nobody that's running against her. Isn't that like that's amazing? Like I don't know. I just when I seen that I was like, wow, like that's cool. Like she gonna be good for years unless somebody. It would have to take somebody that really know what they doing better than she been doing for like all these years, which I can't see how that's gonna happen. To come in and run against her. So kudos to her. She doing her thing. So that's what's up. She said, Roxanne said, I sure voted for Harris and Jahan Booth Gordon to vote. That's and that's kind of like a point I want to make today. Like people really don't talk about who they voted for, but obviously you feel passionate about your vote that you'll tell us who you voted for. And I think that's cool. Like more people should tell who they voted for. It shouldn't be like a secret, I don't think. But that's the way we are in society. And then she said, right, but if it don't fill it in, if you don't fill it in, she won't get the vote. That's that's what I'm saying. Like, I see what you're saying. I mean, but even still, I see what you're saying. But enough people, like if every Democrat came in and voted for John Booth Gordon, and every Republican came in and just left it blank, which I don't think every Republican. I don't know, maybe, but I don't think every Republican is just going to go against Jahan Booth Gordon, especially for what she's able to do for kids and get kids off this out of jail, jobs, and you really have to be committed to do something like that. You know what I'm saying? And people see it genuinely. They see what Jahan Booth Gordon has done. So even if like all the Republicans say we're not gonna vote for Javon, she would still win because there's not enough against her. You know what I'm saying? It's not voting is not about when in that situation not about how many people vote. It's about how many people vote against you or whatever. You know what I'm saying? It ain't enough people gonna vote against her. Does that kind of make sense? Like she's still gonna get like 20,000 votes against what? Not colored in vote. You know what I'm saying? Like she's still gonna win. But I see what you're saying though. I get what you're saying. She's a good woman in our community in the state. Yeah, and she said she's comfortable. You say you're comfortable. And like I said, a lot of people don't tell about who they, but some people are proud. Now, like it's a lot of right. It makes sense. Nobody remembers. Right. You know, and I have to sit back and think about that too. Like, um, I do a lot of studying as far as politics. You know what I'm saying? So that's why I try to put the shows together. But I have to be careful too because I got a job. I want to just talk about something, and then people get mad. People get upset about politics. You know what I'm saying? That's why I don't talk about who I vote for because I want everybody to watch, whether you whatever this or that. I want everybody to watch. I don't talk about who I vote for. And she said, yes, it makes sense. Nobody run against her. Yep, that's true. So yeah. But so you should be happy then because Roxanne, because Kamala Harris is ahead in the polls. And she's kind of surging. Now, a lot of people or some people are saying, and it makes sense. Some people are saying like these posters are kind of doing the 50-50 thing because they don't want to look bad when somebody loses. I don't know. That would be a crazy reason why you just keep doing the 50-50 because I've never seen nobody like neck to neck like that. You know, especially like a lot of stuff is like coming out that's not good against Donald Trump right now. A lot of stuff is coming out and for them to still be 50-50, I don't know. Like that's not for me to judge, but it seems a little off a little bit. And then she had 75,000 people. Let me talk about this a little bit more. I'm gonna get this video ready. Let me get this video ready, and I'm gonna talk about this a little bit more. So, the video is gonna pull up here in a second, but I want to talk about this a little bit more. So, you have Donald Trump, who his thing, and correct me if I'm wrong. I mean, I'm just going on.
Have to reduce spending to look within our means.
I'm going on facts. Okay, I'm never going. I may speak about conspiracy theories, but I'm never going to put that out there as facts. Okay, so right now I'm going on facts. Okay, Donald Trump whole thing is like crowd size, right or wrong? It's crowd size, and he boasts like, okay, I got 30,000 people here. I got 40,000 people, 50,000 people. Crowd size. That's what he's boasting right now. Is around those numbers. Right? Right or wrong? Kamala just got 75,000 people at a event. And I don't know if that's the one with Beyonce. I think that's the one. I'm not sure if that's the one with Beyonce. I'm not sure. But whatever. I'm not going to be technical. I'm just saying about far as crowd size. She got like 75,000 people. That's a lot of people. Okay, let me read these comments here. I'm gonna get James. I'm gonna see what you say because I know it's gonna be wild. We're gonna get to James here in a second. Let's see. Yes, I said if they allow Trump president, I feel they should take. Have you ever been convicted of a felony off of job applications? That's a good point. I've been hearing people say that like a lot, but they're not. Like there's not. But it's a good point. I wouldn't hold my breath for that though. But it makes sense because he's a convicted felon of a lot of felons and he's able to be president of the United States. It's kind of it's like hypocrisy. But there's a lot of hypocrisy when you're dealing with politics. And then James said Trump is going to win. The betting sites are surging for Trump. Wouldn't that be something like, yeah, like they stand to either win or lose a lot of money? Do I think Trump has a chance to win? Not in hell. I'm joking. I'm joking. I'm joking. It really, I think it's neck and neck. I'm joking. It's Halloween. Yeah. Kamala, she doing her thing, but I don't know. It's like a lot of people love Trump, as you see. Like a lot of people genuinely love that man. And I go, and I'm not, like I said, I'm not. I can see that. Like you have to be blind. You have to be blind if you don't think people love Trump. Okay, so I'm gonna get deep for y'all. Hold on, I'm gonna read James. I'm gonna get deep with you, James. Hold on, give me. I'm gonna read what you said first, and then I'm gonna hit you with something. Let me see. You said a lot of people will be. He said James said a lot of people will be affected either way. If y'all could please just share this with one person. Everybody want to share this with one person, or comment, or send an emoji because I'm gonna get deep for y'all. I don't usually get deep because I'm gonna get deep for y'all. Y'all gonna be like, whoa, straight up. Listen. Let me see. Let me take a look. Just share. I'm gonna give y'all a second. Just share one person. And then she said, "We are indeed engaged in a political conflict." Okay, you're. See, that's what I'm saying. You right there where I'm at. You right there. Because what I'm gonna say, but I'm gonna even get deeper with you, Roxanne. I'm gonna get deeper. Just mention me. Just share this with one person. And mention me. I'm gonna get deep with you on exactly what y'all saying. Mention me. Just share. Okay, now I know I got good audio. Okay, now listen. Check this out. Um, we America was founded on rules, right? Right or wrong? We America was founded on rules and certain foundations that hold us together, like the Constitution and stuff like that, hold us together as a nation. We'd have been through some stuff. We'd have been through some embarrassments. We'd have been through all of that. Like slavery is a deep, dark time, but it's history of America. You can't separate America without talking about slavery. It's not gonna happen. So here's the thing. Um, we have sayings that we live by. And one of the most powerful things we say that we're supposed to live by is united we stand. And what else? Somebody help me with the rest. What is it? United we stand. What do we say? We say what else? You said what we say? We say united we stand. And what else? Somebody help me out. Roxanne, help me out. How the saying go? United we stand. James, help me out. Divided we fall. What? Say it again. United we stand. But what happens? Divided we fall. And we can't be no more divided as we are right now. You see that? 50-50. Half. That's what started the last Civil War. I'm not going to go into the details of it, but it was half, half. Like, this half want to do this half want to do this. That's where we at right now. So we got to think about that. Divided we fall, divided we fall. Let me put that up there. James is the first one to say it. Absolutely 100% correct. And then Leroy said it. What up, Leroy? Absolutely divided we fall. Do y'all believe that? Let me ask y'all that while I read this. Do y'all believe that? Can we survive with a nation divided? And then Roxanne said, "In God we trust." See that right there, and I see that right there. Like, listen, no, because everybody don't believe in that. Everybody don't believe in God. Some people have their own gods. Like that's a saying, but I think that's like on our money. That's on our money. Is that our money? I ain't got no money. I'm broke right now. But I believe that's on our money. So money is what? The root of all evil. Man, let me get started up in this bug. Okay, so anyway, we gonna go into all that. Um, but I like your comment. She said no. No what? Tell me what no what? I'm listening. What no what? Before I get into my video. What do you mean no what? Okay, we're gonna watch this. History will always repeat itself. Wait a minute. Hold on. Wait a minute. She said that's our problem now. What? Tell me. You gotta tell me what's going on. That's our problem now because I want to know. Now I'm intrigued. I want to know. And then Leroy said history will always repeat itself. Like elaborate. What you mean? Like y'all throwing out like vague stuff. Like what do you mean? I get that. Does that mean we're gonna be slaves? That we're gonna be slaves again? But you know what? Listen. Um, that's like this video. I'm gonna show. I want to. Man, I can't get into conspiracy theories, but they just came out today. I think Elon Musk said that if President Trump gets elected, because you know they buddies, they don't talk. Like one of the things that's gonna happen is the stock market kind of needs to crash, and we all know that's what Trump has been wanting to happen. It needs the economy needs to collapse. That's the first step. And then Elon Musk goes on to say, people, the regular people, are going to probably suffer for a little bit as America retools itself. Think about movies like you see, like you watch movies and stuff like that, and you see like how society is set up. I mean, I'm gonna show this video. I ain't gonna go into it. I'm gonna show this video because y'all gonna be like, "Oh, he tripping." It's Halloween, so we can say a little bit more. But
Or capture, but it will ensure long-term prosperity.
listen, what he's saying. He's saying he basically saying like he came out with this today, so you know they've been talking. You know that's his boy. He done gave Trump $75 million. These robots gonna run out. I mean, these robots gonna be rolled out. Like I don't see like regular people owning robots. You know what I'm saying? So I don't think it's gonna be for the regular person. I don't see that. But because if I get a robot, I'm not gonna get the low model for $20,000. Hell nah, I don't want my shit, my functioning. Hell nah, I want the 50, 100,000 robot. You gonna get okay. Get one of them 20,000 robots and be telling it what you think you finna be telling it. Do this or do that. Y'all done lost your mind. I be seeing these Facebook memes and it be sorry about that, y'all. Listen, um, I have to be the engineer. I told y'all, listen, I gotta be the engineer, I gotta be the host, I gotta be the, hopefully things will get better, but if I'm the best at doing it, I'm gonna do it. So I can't do it no more. But anyway, so here, listen, let me see. Oh, we got some more hit. That's why y'all overflood my comments, but that's good. It seems like that people do not believe in God. We are currently living in the final days, as it has been stated. Trump is indeed a devil in the White House, and he indeed quite pre. Oh, thanks for liking my comment. Uh, prejudiced. He's planning prejudice. Prejudice. I don't know how to say that word. prejudged, prejudiced. I'm gonna stop saying it because that sounds crazy. But y'all see what you say though. that that's those AI. Right. AI is AI finna take over. Oh, I was gonna show y'all that video, and I think that video, Trump has been dividing people for years. Leroy said Trump has been dividing people for years, and now the Democrats against now the and it's now Democrats against the Republicans. The war is unfolding in this country. A war is unfolding in this country. I'm gonna do a video about if Trump wins. No, if Trump loses, then what? What I think will happen. This is the Great Divide, history repeating itself. And I'm not saying that he is going to, because like I said, that's a good point, Leroy. Thank you for filling me in on that. That's a good point. All those are good points. But like I said, I'm not leaning one way or the other. But I know that there's gonna be something serious here, and in about a week, we're gonna know in about a week, less than a week, but probably about a week if everybody, all this stuff going to court and stuff. It may be like a week or whatever. We're gonna know pretty soon who won. We're gonna at least know that night who won, and then we'll have to go from there. It's gonna be crazy, y'all. What do y'all think is gonna happen? Let me see if I can pull this video up. I was just about to play it about Elon Musk, and it cut off. I don't know if that was them. They were shutting me down for playing this video, but this is the trip, y'all. He really telling people. He out here telling people what his plan is, what their plan is. Like everybody who's voting for Trump, just watch this. I'm not trying to persuade you one way or the other, but just please just watch this. It ain't even playing. And this is his boy. This is his homeboy, the guy he's hanging with right now. Elon Musk was he play women with robots. You snap. He's not going to win, but if he does, okay. Watch. I'm gonna put your comment up here. You snap with that.
Just days before the election.
Have to reduce spending to live within our means, and that necessarily involves some temporary hardship, but it will ensure long-term prosperity.
That Trump's agenda will cause hardship for the middle class, but that it's, quote, necessary. And this isn't just some random guy who supports Trump. Trump has already said that he would appoint Elon Musk to oversee a new government efficiency commission, which means that Elon's words are akin to policy. And his quote here wasn't a fluke. It supports Elon's other public mention of this issue. His response to a tweet that says, quote, if Trump succeeds in forcing through mass deportations, combined with Eli hacking away at the government, firing people, and reducing the deficit, there will be an initial severe overreaction in the economy. This economy propped up with debt generating asset bubbles and artificially suppressed wages as a result of illegal immigration, markets will tumble. But when the storm passes and everybody realizes we're on sounder footing, there will be a rapid recovery to a healthier, sustainable economy. History could be made in the coming 2 years. To which Elon replied,
some people, Leroy, some people feel the same way about Kamala. Like, people I meet every day, like they feel like if Kamala, they feel the same the same way the same way the same way you feel is the same way other people feel. I guarantee you, I'm not bullshitting. Same as that way.
Sounds about right. So that we're clear, what Trump's top economic surrogate, Elon Musk, is suggesting here, again, just days before the election, is that markets will crash. In an election where the economy is the #1 issue, Trump's promise to you is that you will face economic hardship. Their words, not mine. Now, this is born out of Trump's plan, and I say that loosely considering Trump doesn't have plans. He has random synapses that fire and then words fall out of his face, and his supporters.
Y'all think Trump lied? They think Kamala lied. Like, the right Republicans are good with this. They've been able to play this game for years. Yeah, so am I. What are you? Yeah, I am, but what are you? Like, you know how that game to play in school, like grade school? You call me a name. Yeah, I am, but what are you? Or something like that. You know what I'm saying? They master it first. They mastered that game in politics. I seen that like when I was in grade school. Like, they mastered that game. If you call me something, I'm gonna make sure everybody think you the same way. Like you'll say Trump did this and colluded with Russia, but what about Biden's laptop? Y'all don't know a whole lot about this, but we don't know a whole lot about that laptop. So we even. You know what I'm saying? And it allows them to do a lot of stuff. Like, yeah, we can get away with that. It's a crazy. I have never seen nothing else like it. Like, oh, y'all giving tax cut to the rich. Y'all just giving the money away to. But y'all killing babies after birth. Which was, they both sound bad. One ain't true, but they both sound bad. So that's the game they play, and they good at that. It don't matter what you throw at them. And they're gonna throw something at you. I don't care if it's true or not. And it's just gonna at least be enough to make their side be like, damn, that's fucked up. Them damn Democrats fucked up. Yeah. That's the best way I can put into words. That's it. They mastered that game. Like it was childish to us in school, but they've mastered that shit. They understand how to do that shit well. They hire PRs. As soon as something happened, they'll come back with something else quick to cover up what they just did, and we'll all just fall for it. Oh, okay. Yeah, that is kind of bad. That we kill a baby. That I'm not being, but I'm being okay. Let me finish watching this.
Frantically try and form that smattering of errant thoughts into some semblance of a policy platform. His plan is to mass deport all undocumented immigrants, to extend the 2017 tax cut for millionaires and billionaires, and to put a blanket tariff on all imports. In other words, the plan is to eliminate over 10 million workers from our economy and the taxes they pay into it while deriving no benefit to continue
they talking about. See, that's what I'm saying. Now you talk about like slavery coming back. Like that's kind of like the best way slavery can come back. The best chance for slavery to come back is eliminate everybody's job. Because people gonna need to eat. They're gonna need to eat. They're gonna need to survive. And damn, I ain't got no money. I ain't got no. The fuck? What I'm gonna do? I'm gonna go work for somebody. Oh, the rich people got rich. Oh, why don't you mow my yard for $20? Why don't you? You know what I'm saying? Why don't you cook our food? Then we give you $100 every a day. And you come over and cook our food and clean our house and shit. You know, that's a man. Like y'all think like how can they get slavery back? And then prisons. That's okay. I'm just talking shit. It's Halloween. Normally I don't talk like, but I just imagine the possibilities is what I'm saying. It could happen. You could starve people with jobs, and that's what you're talking about doing, getting rid of a lot of jobs, and then like revamping shit to a new America. That's what the plan is. At least with Harris, we still have a voice and still fight against things. But with Trump, his plans skip away the rights to have a free country. Then that's true. But here's the thing about Democrats. Here's the problem that Democrats face. They want to include everybody, and that's what you're supposed to do is want to include everybody. But in including everybody, there's people in certain things and religions and sexes that you have to include, and that they try to include and try to do things for. That's going to upset the other side to enough where they could be like, because they like a religious, stone cold religious group, and they're like, oh, well, you're doing this, or they got the trans thing is big. They spent millions of dollars on trans ads, like the Democrats or that might not be Kamala's main thing, but she like, I want people to live their life. But because she wants people to live their life and she don't want to get involved, and they can link that. Like I said, that's what about me? Oh, what about you? Oh, you're wanting to change our kids to trans. You know what I'm saying? It's a never-ending cycle. It doesn't matter. That's what people need to understand. It doesn't matter what you think the worst thing they did. They gonna come up with something, and it can be fabricated. And I'm just gonna throw it on you, and I'm gonna get enough people to believe it. They didn't even gonna look at what I did. They're gonna just, you know what I'm saying? So that's what it is. But anyway, I'm gonna watch again. I'm just trying to avoid copyrights too, y'all. So we're gonna watch the rest of it.
tax advantages onto the ultra-rich and drying up federal revenues that actually pay for the programs that Americans rely on, and to impose a tax on all Americans by way of a tariff that will make all of our goods more expensive, because those tariffs aren't paid for by the exporting country, they are paid for by the importing company and then passed on to American consumers. And of course, Trump will backtrack and say that none of that will matter because the growth will be so big that you won't even feel the austerity measures. But he said that before. In fact, he said the exact same thing before he became president in 2017. And yet, when he took office, with full control of government to enact his policies, GDP growth in the first 11 quarters of Trump's presidency was the same during the last 11 quarters of Obama's presidency.
I used to think, and Obama is now coming out and he's talking about it. He like, Obama's not crazy. Y'all know Obama's not crazy. I know Obama's not a stone cold liar. But first and foremost, let's get that out the way. He's an honest person. He's starting to come out and tell people, like, listen, that was the reason why America survived as long as they did because of what I did. Like, you know what I'm saying? But I wouldn't ask, I ain't gonna get into it. But y'all, this is crazy, man. Like, y'all really need to understand, like, this. I'm gonna play something else. If y'all want to see more of that, y'all gotta let me know, because that's what keeps me going, keeps the show going, is by y'all commenting, by y'all sharing, by y'all telling people about it, and stuff like that. So we can watch movies. But I wanted to show this last thing right here, and then I gotta go. Y'all, this is crazy. I want y'all to see this, because this is like somebody basically selling his constituents, a Republican, telling his constituents that basically we just gonna just give Trump the election in these certain swing states. Like, this is the type of stuff that's going to be going on. So, like I said, that's another reason these type of things that are happening, the rules are starting to be passed. I don't know if Kamala, it's not going to be easy for her to win. I do know that. I'm just going to say that. Okay, so here we go. Don't get y'all hopes up. Just be, whatever happens, just be prepared and pray up.
North Carolina, look, for North Carolina, that makes a lot of sense. I mean, you statistically can go and say, hey, look, you got disenfranchised in 25 counties. You know what that vote probably would have been, which would be, if I were in the legislation, enough to go, yeah, we got to convene the legislature, and we can't disenfranchise the vote. But how do you make the argument in other states? I mean, otherwise it looks like it's just a power play. With North Carolina, I mean, it's legitimate. I mean, there are a lot of people who aren't going to get to vote, and it may make the difference in that state.
This is Democracy Watch. Mark, that was House Freedom Caucus Chair Andy Harris saying that North Carolina legislators should consider just awarding their state's electors to Donald Trump before votes are counted because of the damage that Hurricane Helene wrought onto the state. And so that justifies it because, as he says, we know how those people would have voted anyway. What's your reaction to this?
Look, I've always see, that's my point. Why we are living life, why things are happening, while we're trying to maintain, there are certain people behind the scenes that are just, they always coming up with this master plan. This is what we need to do. This is what we need to do next. This is how we need to do this. That's how we, let's come up with a master plan. So things may happen that we may not understand. Like when that time when Gore lost, I still to this day, I guess electoral college, I understand that, but I don't understand how Gore actually lost and how Bush was put into office. So certain things like that can happen out of our control. So that's what you need to understand. I know y'all rallying, woo woo. I see that, Kamala, but it's still 50-50 and anybody can win. So that's what I'm going to say about that. I'm going to get out of here. Thank y'all for watching. It's Halloween. Try to enjoy the rest of Halloween, but I got to bring y'all some of these things so y'all can see them and what's going on. We're going to holler at y'all later. We're going to bring y'all more. But make sure y'all sharing it. Make sure y'all following. Make sure y'all tapping in, because the only way that I can stay doing this and bringing y'all this good stuff. All right, cool. So with that being said, we're going to get out of here. Thank y'all for watching. I'm out.